encouraging others, lifting others. We have decided that we will not let our name die. And the only way to do this is to keep our legacy. And in keeping our legacy, I have decided, or rather I thought about it and I shared with some of our senior colleagues, and we have decided to open a foundation in Allwell Ademola City. It will be called Allwell Ademola Legacy Foundation. As I speak with you, Uncle Said Balogun is talking to someone at CAC Abuja for the registration. The registration is currently ongoing. And I would like to share with the public what the dreams of this foundation is about. We intend to get a land, erect a building. It must not be too big. Erect a building. And in that compound, we are going to have a monument in that compound. In the hall is going to be set more like a museum, where we're going to have all our works in there, more like a library. Also, in that particular hall, we have also intended to kickstart an academy in her name. Because one thing Allwell stood for is raising young stars. And the least thing that I will make sure I will make sure that I do, or what about English? One of the things I will make sure that I do is to ensure that that particular legacy continues, which is raising stars. So we have intended that we are going to be having students go on scholarship in this foundation, at least 50 students per year go on this scholarship. It's going to be basically 3 months major training after a first screening for those that are really good. 3 months is to train them. The rest of the month is to work on the project, and on 27th of December of every year, which happens to be the day Allwell passed, that day would be marked as Allwell Ademola's Day. And that's the same day the students will be graduating, displaying whatever project they must have shot during their session. With the help of, loads of filmmakers, successful filmmakers that we have, successful actors that we have, we're going to be getting volunteers. And if we are also permitted, because I am here to discuss this with my senior colleagues on how to raise funds to make this happen. I know for this particular burial proceeding, we had some money. I do not know how much we spent, but what we have left is going into this foundation. So we are going to be calling on everyone who knows that they can support in one way or the other for us to be able to keep this legacy alive. If you can give us land, fine, in a name. If you can give us at a cheaper rate too, fine. Above all, the tutors that will be tutoring the students at the end of the day, it's not a must we have you volunteer. We can also pay for whatever we get from the post. But if need be, we will be opening a GoFundMe account for this foundation, because I believe that the only way to keep our name is to keep this legacy alive. It is just a dream in my head. I intend to push it. We all intend to push this. With the support of every good Nigerians around, I want to believe this will come to life and more stars will be bet in our name. Allwell Ademola Legacy Foundation. Thank you all. If there's going to be any updates regarding this, it will probably come through my page. That will be Oladebayo, Uncle Said Balogun, and any other person around. Thank you so much for everyone who are here today to celebrate the glorious life that she lived. We'll say, God bless you all, God bless you all, and if you really somewhere around. Thank you all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause for ROTIMI Salami.